Hello and welcome to Sourcetable. Today I'm going to show you how to use Clickhouse inside Sourcetable. Clickhouse is a massive database for working with huge amounts of data. And Sourcetable is an AI spreadsheet and data science platform that has a SQL engine under the hood, which is great for analyzing large amounts of data. The first thing you're going to want to do is to add your data connector. So let's look for Clickhouse and then put in read-only database credentials. From there, you can explore the data using AI or through SQL directly in an editor or using a point and click GUI. So that's what I'm going to use. And I'm going to first understand the shape of my data. My goal here is just to show you a data task so you can get the feeling for how to use Clickhouse. And today we're going to look for how many signups have happened in the last month for every city for Sourcetable. So I suspect the answer lies in the events table, but I want to take a look. Okay, so here's a bunch of data. I'm doing my exploratory analysis. Okay, great. I have name column and I have some e-type. That tells me that I know that I have some signups, and that's pretty much all I need to know to guide the AI. I don't have to do this. I could tell it to look through a schema itself, but I like to look directly. The second thing, before I move on, you can check the SQL query for any query that's produced in Sourcetable for these tables, and that's very handy for verifying your work. So the next thing is at notation. So I can look through tools and files and connectors, but in this case I'm looking for Clickhouse and the events table. Now we have 500 tables and thousands of columns, so it's nice for the AI if I'm just a little bit directive, although I don't have to be. Looking at this Clickhouse events table, can you tell me how many signups have happened for Sourcetable in the last month? And also which cities they came from. Don't give me a limit, say 10 cities or 100 cities. I want to know all the cities and all the signups. Thank you very much. Great, so why did I use voice? Well, the reason to use voice is because language models benefit from context, and when we talk, we put a lot more context in, which means we get better results out. So this is going to look at the Clickhouse database. It's going to write us a query. It'll return results. We'll be able to inspect those results, verify those results, and share those with our team. So I'll check back once that's done. Okay, here are the results. I can see that we've had about 1,000 signups. Oh no. Okay, here are the results. I can see that we've had signups from over 1,000 cities in the last month, and I'm going to inspect that a little bit further by inserting as a table. Let me just make some space. Okay, great. So all these signups from different cities. Let me just do some math here. Equals sum B2 B11 38. Great. So it looks like 5,000 signups in the last month. I want to verify the SQL. I can tell that over the last month from the events table where there's sign up. Great. And so I have my answer. I can verify it. I know the AI didn't hallucinate because ultimately it's grounded in truth from our Clickhouse database. And that's how you use Clickhouse in Sourcetable. Oh, one last thing. You can also just check the SQL directly inside Sourcetable. So same thing, you're going to be getting that in the AI chat whenever you see this SQL. You can edit it directly, but you can also just use it for verification. And a lot of the time people like to just verify their work as they go. Now this case is SQL, but you can also do it with Python as well. So if I was going to do more data science on this, then I'd be able to verify the Python. In fact, let's do something fun. Great, can you map all of these signups across the world? I'd like a map, and I also want to know that I get a bigger circle for the more signups in a city. Thanks very much. Okay, so here is a map of all the signups over the last month, which is pretty cool. we can insert that into the document. It figured this out using a lat long of all the different maps, just because it can figure that out. And also I'm interested in sharing this with my team. So let's share it with marketing. Yeah, and that's pretty cool. So we like to integrate with Slack because it's a nice way to share insights. That will connect back to this thread, so people will be anchored, clicking exactly through to this point in the document. And you can email and download and do whatever. But the last thing, similar to SQL, is we can use Python code under the hood to verify that all the work is done correctly and that the results are hallucination free. Finally, I'm pretty stoked with this report that I've created showing my signups by city in the last month. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to save that to my team data library, and that way that way anyone on my team can find it again later. Great. And so that's how you use Clickhouse with Sourcetable. You can go full manual using SQL, full auto using AI, or a hybrid of both, which is what I prefer. Enjoy.